Emily Eileen, and I'm coming at you from Virginia. Now, we may be known for our Virginia hams, but today I want to step outside of the box and show you a recipe using shrimp. The thing I love about shrimp is it's fast, it's easy, it's versatile, and you can find it at almost any store. So, today we're going to make fresh shrimp canapes. Now, the star of this show would be the Philadelphia cream cheese because it's the base for the shrimp mousse that's going to go on top of our vessels, we'll call them. So, for the vessels, we have two options. You can either use Belgian endive, which is available at most grocery stores now. It's become more popular in recent years, which is exciting because now you can find it almost anywhere. But we just have already cut off the bottom stem, clean them, and separate all the leaves out so that you have nice little bites there. And that one is good for a morning or a lunch or just a lighter food if you want something healthier. The second option would be the phyllo. And the phyllo is saltier and more savory, but it's really delicious. It's my favorite. So that's what we're going to do today. And you just need 10 sheets of phyllo total, and you're going to do 5 sheets at a time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that, and we have 2.5 tablespoons of melted butter for this. And you just want to go ahead and butter your phyllo. And the way that phyllo works is when you put the butter in between the layers, it makes it puff up, and then you have a nice flaky crust, and it's really fantastic with the shrimp mousse because then you've got the creaminess, the crunchiness, and it's just one delicious mess in your mouth. Alrighty, and this is our second layer. And if you're working with phyllo, then you want to make sure that you keep a moist paper towel on hand so that it doesn't dry out too fast, because it'll dry out pretty fast on you. So just grab that and do another layer of butter. And I've already got some already done. But all you do is you just put butter between each layer and you do 5 sheets. Cut it 8 long ways, and then when you're going the shorter way of it, you just want to cut it into quarters. And then you'll end up with nice little squares. Now the other fantastic thing is if you want to use a round cookie cutter for presentation, then go for it. That would be fantastic. It would look really great and it'd be impressive to your guests. But anyways, so I've already got some on a cookie sheet here. And they're just the squares, and I'm going to pop these in a 350-degree oven for 11 to 14 minutes until they're golden brown and flaky and delicious. Now, while those are in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and make the shrimp mousse, which is the star of the show for this recipe. And I love canapes because they're in 1 or 2 bites. And they're really easy for guests to handle. They're really easy for you to make. And this recipe is really fast too. So, we have 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. And the thing I love about the Philadelphia cream cheese is that it has a nice salty bite. So it pairs really well with the mild, like the kind of understated flavor of the shrimp. And we're just gonna throw 8 ounces into a bowl. And we have 1/3 cup of heavy cream. Heavy cream is available in the dairy section of your grocery store. And you just pick it up next to the milk and the coffee creamer, and it's right there. And a lot of times it's on sale too, so you can get it usually obtained pretty easily. Now we're just gonna whip this for 2 to 3 minutes on high speed of our electric mixer until it's light and fluffy, because we want it to be kind of like a mousse, which is what the cream's gonna do, is whip up for us. So we're just gonna do 2 to 3 minutes. Alright, once you have your whipped cream and your Philadelphia cream cheese all whipped up, you just want to take a spatula and just kind of scrape the sides and make sure not to mix it. You want to fold it so you don't lose all the fluffiness you just got from the heavy whipping cream. Now, we're going to go ahead and throw in this bowl, super easy, 1 tablespoon of finely minced chives, which are available pretty much year-round at the grocery store, but I like to have some in my backyard just to have on hand too. Also a tablespoon of finely minced dill thrown in there, a pinch of fresh ground black pepper, and a tablespoon of finely minced shallot. Now, we're just going to fold all this in here, and it doesn't need any additional salt because the Philadelphia cream cheese has a nice salty bite to it already. So, and we have 16 ounces, 1 pound of shrimp that has already been cooked and minced. Now, you don't want to finely mince it because you do want, if you're going to pay for shrimp, then you want to know you're eating shrimp. So we just have it kind of minced into a little larger pieces, not finely minced. And just throw that in there, and we're going to just fold it in. And the idea behind the folding is that it'll make sure that it's nice and light and that you don't lose the kind of mousse texture that you're going after here. So delicious, I love it. It looks good already. Just show you that. All right, now that that's all folded, all we have to do is take a teaspoon and our already cooked phyllo dough. All right, I have some phyllo dough already, and we're just gonna take these and grab a teaspoon and throw some of that shrimp mousse right on top of each one. Just like that. Really delicious, really fantastic, really, really fast. I made this for my friends and they didn't even believe me because I told them that it only took me about 15 to 20 minutes to do, and they didn't believe me. So, but it is really fast, trust me. And for our garnish, we just have some extra dill on hand over here. And we're just gonna take some off of here, just a sprig, and just pop it right onto each little canape. And for presentation, this is one of my favorite tips. I love to tell my friends this because it's really easy to do. And I love the way it looks. You just take a wooden cutting board, and this one happens to have handles, which makes it even easier for serving to guests. But it has kind of a rustic look to it, and I really love that about it. So you just pop your canapes right on top of the cutting board. And let's fill up some endive. So I've got some endive here. And once again, we'll do about a teaspoon right in there. And just a little sprig of dill right on top. We're just gonna pop that right on there like that. Now I'm going to finish up this tray and show you what it looks like when I'm all done. So my canapes are all done now, and I've got the dill sprig. They're all ready for presentation on my wooden board, which I love because it looks so rustic. But anyways, and I have my delicious Philadelphia cream cheese mousse in my shrimp canapes. And I think I'm ready to go and serve these to some people. So thank you so much, and I hope that you share this recipe with other people because I know that cooking is all about sharing your food and sharing your recipes and sharing the experiences with others. So please do try this because it really is delicious, and I think your guests would absolutely love it. Thank you.